When you admit to yourself and to others that your creativity is an addiction, it provides a path for people to understand where it is that you're growing and where you've been. We're all travelers in this world of expression, but we don't understand why creativity does what it does to our inner core. Unplugged because we will say yes to creativity, totally uncut because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I'm deeply saddened by the news of another extremely creative person taking their life. 2 days ago, I struggled with the idea of putting up a podcast episode that dealt with the suicide prevention hotline. The podcast Stream Thinking spoke of how much easier it is for people today to remember that connection during a moment of making a choice. It took me the longest time to post it because I didn't want to come across as a Debbie Downer. One day later, we learned a twitch from The Ellen Show. Late last night on Facebook, I posted, "Then one day you'll ask, why didn't I know?" Yes, you did. You ignored their pain. There are signs. It doesn't just happen. Maybe the problem is in the way of thinking we're helping, but instead, we're actually enabling. The Not Okay app, and you spell it O-K-A-Y, not okay. It's an app connected to your phone. It's a connection to help. 988 on your smartphone, 24/7. They are the professionals. I am not, but they are the professionals. Did you know that every 11 minutes, someone is lost to suicide? Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. I am affected by the elements of what we choose to do, what we choose not to do, what is around us at all times, and what we choose to push away, and what we need to put inside. This is The Daily Mess. Rainy, dark, and very cold this morning. It's raining even as we speak. When Mother Earth speaks, this language of multiple layers of emotions are worn by the human stick figure. In situations such as this, the goal is to stay away from your social media go-tos. There's no news website and there's no forecaster stuck on raising your emotions to a comfortable acceptance. I got a bad habit. I really do. And that habit is I love to read the news the moment I get up. It puts me in mental positions that are difficult to recover from. I read yesterday that Julia Cameron from The Artist Way writes 3 pages before meditating. She goes into the daily discipline with a cleared mind and heart. I agree in the way of never entering this recording studio until my 3 pages have been written. But you must practice in the way of finding trust in stream thinking, allowing what is around you to move through you. The goal, don't be the wall or the mountain. Be the stream. Easier said than done, right? Because there's so many things that are eating away at us every single day. You almost feel like that whale or that shark with those little fish that swim by, just kind of eating off from them at all times. You know, sure, they're keeping them clean and stuff like that. But what's keeping you clean? Is it really keeping you clean, or is it added weight to your swim? Are you a rock that's been tossed? And in that moment where the water is crashing against you, what's happening to you? A little bit of your erosion is going to a different place on the planet? Is that what it's all about? Your thoughts that you're placing on social media, are you really affecting others or infecting? No, this is not a guilt trip. I'm just asking a question because our states of mind actually begin with us. Us. We decide that we're going to go to the news headlines in the morning. We decide that we're going to say, oh my God, it is a dark, dreary, very cold day. I guess I'm going to be down today. It is a choice. You don't have to be down. What you didn't hear when I walked into the studio and I saw it raining was, no, dude, you're not going to let this affect you. Move through your day. Move through your day. The sun's going to get up here very soon. We may not get as much as we want, But you've got to think of the ray of light, and you've got to become the ray of light. That is not a false high. That is not trying to convince yourself to be something that you're not. You recognize the fact that the elements around you are not what they were yesterday. And that's the beauty of your everyday life, is that it's different every day. You're not going to hear the same songs over and over again the way that you did yesterday. They may play them because that's what radio does, but you're not going to receive them in the same mindset and mood. Rainy, dark, and very cold. When Mother Earth speaks this language, multiple layers of emotions are worn by the human stick figure. Where are you in thought? How will you deliver your next conversation? I'm Arroe. Whew, and that's the Daily Mess.